Nottingham.
Hello, good morning. Summaya and the team with you on BBC Radio Nottingham Breakfast. So earlier on you were hearing the story about Dave Wells, who was diagnosed in 1993 with Parkinson's, and he was only in his early 30s. Now, when Dave was a teenager, he was in a band. And in said band, they wrote a song called Walk With Me. And Dave's school's pals decided to get together and record that song, which has been released now, which is brilliant. And they hosted a launch party to promote the song, with every penny raised going to Parkinson's UK. Here's a little clip, in case you missed it earlier, of Dave's song. Clip of Dave's song that he wrote when he was 17, and his friends performed it for him yesterday at the launch party. His friend Marcus, who was also in the band at the party yesterday, talks about what Dave is like.
Complete rascal. He's always been a rascal. Not only did I go to school with him, we carried on being close friends. We shared a flat together for many years, and we went on holidays, sailing together and all sorts of things. And wherever I've been, he's been nothing but trouble. We love him to bits. It is a project of music, friendship and love. All those three things are very important in life, more so than ever these days.
Well, joining me now is Roz Wells, who's Dave's wife, and Joe Dines, who is the godfather of Dave's son, also co-producer and performer on the record, sound design. You do loads of stuff. Have I said it all right? Morning to you both. How are you doing? How did yesterday go, Roz?
It was amazing. It was so good. It was just positive and supportive and wonderful. Dave had a fantastic time, and that's what it was all about.
Great.
And also just raising awareness, mainly of early onset Parkinson's, which I feel strongly about, because Dave got it very, very young, and that's relatively rare, and he's obviously at end stage now, but it's just lovely to be able to spread a little bit of awareness of Parkinson's in general, but particularly early onset Parkinson's.
And it sounds like he's got a brilliant support network around him, like Joe, you guys making the song for him. It's brilliant. Did it go as you would have expected it to go, Joe? A lot of pressure if you're performing and you're overlooking all the sound.
It was wonderful, because we've been setting up in the morning, and we'd sort of invited a load of people in the local community, and then everyone turned up, and we just had this sort of beautiful group of people just there waiting. We had a blue carpet on the entrance to the party, and everyone was stood around it, and Dave got wheeled in with the carers, and we all gave him a round of applause, didn't we? So.
Yeah, the blue carpet was, that was a surprise for me as well, but the blue carpet was because Dave supports Chelsea. Like, he's a London boy originally, and we moved up here 11 years ago, and so it was because of that, but also because the Walk With Me colour is blue, and also Parkinson's UK is blue, so everything's blue.
Yes.
And there was a blue carpet, and Dave got wheeled up that by his carer. So Dave is in a wheelchair full time, and he loved it, didn't he?
Yeah.
He loved it. He was a star for the day.
How's he getting on at the minute, Roz?
Dave's very, very poorly. Dave has beaten sepsis 3 times, and last week he had a triple infection. He was rushed into hospital, was in resus for a day.
Last week,
yeah. So he came out of hospital on Friday night. We didn't know if we were going to be able to go ahead with yesterday, and it's all been very rushed. But because one of the band members is the guitarist with Dr. Feelgood, and they're on tour at the moment, we had to make sure that we stuck with the date, really. And also everybody else has got busy schedules, but particularly him. So we just decided we'd go ahead whatever happened with Dave. And there was a moment where we thought Dave wouldn't be here for yesterday, but we were going to go ahead with it whatever. We just decided we would do it whatever happened. And it was magic that Dave was there. So yeah, Dave is very, very unwell, but he's a fighter. He's our warrior, and he has been ill for a long time, but he has been constantly, and I mean constantly, positive. He never ever gets down about it.
And you're raising money as well. Tell us a little bit about that, Joe.
Yeah, so the Walk With Me project is, we call it a project of music, friendship and love. And we really felt that yesterday, didn't we? Because
yeah, absolutely,
we were sort of doing a gig for Dave, really, and he was so captivated by it that he sort of really quickly asked his physio team to help him get up out of his chair, which is, I imagine it's like running up a mountain if you're that ill.
Absolutely.
And he just came out of the chair, he came alive, and we all were just there with him, and that really just will inspire us for forever.
He danced, didn't he?
He danced. He wanted to dance.
Yeah,
he
I
danced.
think it's been a real lifeline for Dave, because he's been able to watch this, see it. He only gets to see snippets of it. He can't be there for the whole duration, but he's been involved in every single part of this, and testament to his friends. These are also worth saying, these are his friends that he met on his first day in senior school.
This is what I love about this story. It's like it's like your mates from school that remembered that you made a song when you were 17, and then decades later were like, right, well, remember that song that you made in school? We're going to recreate it for you now. And you've got T-shirts. You can't see, Roz and Joe at the minute, obviously, because it's radio, but they've got these brilliant T-shirts on, and you've got the CD with the blue CD and all of the merch. It's brilliant.
Yeah, so
we've gone for it.
We've basically created this massive merchandise stream with the sort of brand of Dave, who's on our chest currently,
holding a couple of drumsticks, wearing a hat. It's a black and white picture.
and because he used to be the drummer in their band, so we've sort of kept that forward, and we managed to press a limited edition 7-inch vinyl in blue, Chelsea blue.
Look at that.
So we've got that available on our website, walkwithme.team, and all the money will go to Parkinson's UK, who are fighting for a cure.
Brilliant. Thank you so much both for coming on and for sharing the story. I'll forgive the blue and the Chelsea references, given Dave sounds like a top man. You take
Nobody
care.
else supports Chelsea. It is just Dave. We just tolerate it.
and the sea of blue as a result. Thank you so much both for coming on. It's been wonderful to speak with you. That was Roz Wells there, who's Dave's wife, and Joe Dines, who is the godfather of Dave's son and also co-producer and performer of that record.